Okay, let's talk about performance-based pay. A lot of times we hear that term performance-based pay, value-based pay. Let's just break that down a little bit so that we understand how that works. On a couple of home service businesses, and we paid hourly wages, right? Let me talk about the negatives of that a little bit. So the problem is people come on to you all the time, hey man, I think I need a raise, right? I need more money. I'll work harder if you pay me more. So you get that. And that's the constant battle of, okay, when I did this, I would pay you more. It comes this back and forth struggle. So the very nice thing about performance-based pay or value-based pay, they're going to get paid on production. So if they can become super efficient and they become fast, the more they produce, the more they get paid. So for us, when we talk to people about performance or value-based pay, if you want to raise, figure out how to do this better, faster, and you'll get paid more. So the cap is up to you, right? It's not up to me. And it's a really easy conversation to have when you get into that versus how do I know I should get a raise, right? Performance-based pay is up to them. So what it ends up doing instead of attracting people who just want to punch the clock and be done, it can actually attract high achievers and high performers, right? People who say, look, pay me what I'm worth, right? Let me prove to you what I'm worth. So with a higher level of motivated employees who are looking for that performance or value based pay. Okay. So when we were running hourly based pay, we were going to split, right? So we went to a pure commission pay structure. So pay structure obviously depend on your business model. Okay. But we just went to a 25% commission. You get 25% of everything that you produce. Okay. So that actually ended up working very well for us. In fact, the week we implemented it, the average guy made at least $4 per hour more. Okay. The other win for value based pay or performance based pay like this is we want to make more money as an employee, right? Because the more you make, the more we make, right? So it's like we're on the same team. Because a lot of times I think employees think, hey, they just want to pay me the least amount possible, right? So it's really easy to talk to your employees. Dude, we want to make $30 an hour, right? Through this commission pay structure, because if you're doing that, the company's doing better. Like we win together. If you're not producing, bad for the company, right? So it's a really easy sale for the right person. Okay. But it's a win. So we all win together. It makes it more of a team effort. So the one thing you have to think about though, if you go to a pure commission structure or this kind of performance or value based pay, is there's still some legalities behind it, right? So assembly, and what that means is you've got to pay your employees minimum wage plus overtime, right? If that's a higher number than what they're getting on commission, then they need to get that. All right. So you have to think a little bit about how you structure it. There has to be a base, and the base has to be minimum wage plus commission. They at least have to make that. Okay. If not, you could be in trouble as an employer. So make sure that you do some homework on that, research that. So that's been amazing for our business. It's taken our production rates, our own production rates, really increased that, right? I've really been reactive to that. We've been doing that for close to 6 years now. Okay. We've implemented a similar structure, another home service business that we have. It's a different model, so it's harder to go pure commission, but we have a base hourly rate. Okay. And then if they check all the boxes and do their job, they get another kind of performance bonus. And there's a kind of a commission as well on that. So if you're efficient, you do a great job, there's no problems. There's also potential for another bonus. And basically thought about it, it's your base pay or commission, whichever's higher. Okay. So it's similar, but it just looks different. Okay. But it really motivates the guys to hit these bonuses, right? And to be efficient, to be ahead of schedule, to do a really good job because there's this bonus on top of that for them in our other business. So if you haven't implemented a value-based pay structure or performance-based pay structure, I highly encourage it, highly recommend it. If you structure it correctly, right, then you're going to see your production numbers increase and you're going to attract better employees who want to be paid on how well they are doing. It just makes things a lot easier. So if you haven't looked into it, highly encourage it. It's changed and transformed our business to be so much more efficient. The guys can make way more money. It's a win across the board if you do it right. So look into it if you haven't.